This video will overview two main types of marketing research and discuss in detail the first type of research, problem identification, and how it relates to strategic communication. Most marketing research serves two main purposes: problem identification and problem solving. Both types of research have important implications for communications practitioners. In this video, we will focus on problem identification research. Problem identification research is used to monitor a company's performance and its environment. Research on these factors can both identify problems or opportunities and also serve as benchmarks for later evaluations. A benchmark is an initial baseline measure. So, for example, documenting this year-end sales figures can serve as a benchmark for comparison to determine if there is an increase or decrease in next year's sales performance. Thus, research might first identify a problem. Oh no, sales were low. And then later be repeated to confirm whether or not the problem was solved. Yay, sales are up. Communications professionals are rarely called upon to do the more general research that is involved in identifying marketing problems or opportunities. Often, however, a communications team might be called on to use this research if findings suggest that communications could provide a solution to the problem. Communicators may also use this research as secondary data that can serve as benchmarks and evaluation for their own promotional efforts. And finally, as we will see, communications professionals may sometimes do specific problem identification research if it is specifically related to communications. There are several types of market problem identification research, including market potential, market share, market characteristics, brand image, sales research, and business trends. The first type of research we will review is market potential. Research examining market potential seeks to determine if there is a market for a particular product or service. In other words, whether enough people are interested in the product or service at the targeted selling price to make it profitable. Poor market potential is a very fundamental marketing problem. Communicators typically do not do this research, but communicators may use this research if it identifies a problem that promotional communications may help solve. For example, market research in the dairy industry consistently found little market potential for chocolate milk among adult audiences. But then, product research, a type of research we will discuss in the next video, revealed positive health benefits of chocolate milk as a recovery beverage after exercise. Advertising and public relations practitioners were asked to design strategies to publicize these health benefits to increase the adult market for chocolate milk. They developed a campaign called My After. Here is one of their commercials.
After the water has settled,
After I've toweled off,
I refuel with chocolate milk.
to replenish critical nutrients and for high-quality protein.
That's our after.
The communications team was able to use the market research to benchmark and evaluate their success, demonstrating increased market potential over the course of their campaign. Now, of course, the fact that market potential increased during that time period doesn't prove that the campaign was responsible for the improvement. But unless something else really significant happened at that time, it seems reasonable to credit the campaign with at least some of that increase. The next type of research related to problem identification is market share. market share is your brand's percentage of total product sales. In essence, all market share calculations follow this simple ratio: us divided by us plus our competitors. For example, if we sold 20,000 units and our competitors sold 60,000 units, we would take our 20,000 and divide by our 20,000 plus the 60,000 from our competitors. And that would equal 0.25. Thus, our share of the market is 25%. Hopefully that math didn't scare you, but if it did, rest assured that communicators typically do not do market share research. However, again, communicators may use market share research. For example, when the marketing team for Pam cooking spray started to see a drop in their market share, they did research which found that consumers did not believe that there was any difference between Pam and the store brand sprays. To solve this problem, the advertising team was asked to develop a product comparison campaign to convince consumers that Pam worked better. Here is an ad that should give you a sense of the award-winning campaign that they developed.
So, when is this stud muffin of yours coming over?
Any sec. OMG, Dad, you are not meeting him looking like that.
I look fine. Just a little trouble with the bargain brand cooking spray.
Quick, hide yourself behind the butter.
Do I embarrass you?
Yeah, I told you like a gajillion times to use new and improved Pam so you'd come out in one piece, like those muffins up there. Look, I gotta go.
Have fun, Cupcake.
I will totally die if you call me that in public ever again. Pam helps you, like, pull it off.
Even better.
Guaranteed.
Once again, the advertisers were able to use before and after research to demonstrate an increase in market share following the campaign. As with all benchmarking, it is important to consider whether any other factors may have increased market share. In this case, however, the marketing team felt confident that the campaign deserved the credit. Another type of problem identification research focuses on brand image. Brand image refers to customers' perception of a given brand, including elements such as product quality, customer service, and customer base. Brand image is considered to be much more directly related to promotions. Thus, communications professionals might do this research, or at least hire someone for it. For example, suppose that your retail store has been successful for so long that it has become a community landmark. Nonetheless, new competitors have entered your market and are slowly eroding your sales. Your store and your new competitors' mix of products and the prices are comparable, but your old customers are still shifting their purchases to these new stores. Perhaps your customers feel that as your store has expanded, it has become cold, impersonal, and disconnected from the community. First, you or your marketing team might conduct a focus group or survey of customers' brand image perceptions to determine whether your suspicions are correct. If they are, to improve your store's image with current and potential new customers, you might decide to publicize your donations of time and money to local worthy causes. Then you might want to use the initial image study as a benchmark that can be repeated after your corporate giving programs have been developed and publicized to determine whether your image has improved. We have reviewed 3 of the types of problem identification marketing research that are discussed in your text to help you understand their relevance for communication functions, including market potential, market share, and brand image. Your text also discusses 3 other types of problem identification research: market characteristics, sales, and business trends. Again, Communications professionals may not always do much of this type of research, but you can consider ways that they might use this research to help guide communications planning, strategy, and evaluation. Your text also reviews 5 types of problem-solving research, including segmentation, product, pricing, promotion, and distribution. All of these types of research are important. Although communicators are rarely called upon to make decisions regarding a company's products or their price or distribution, they may be asked to communicate messages about these factors. Promotion research is the type of research communicators would be most likely to be involved in. And, as you will learn in later units, segmentation research is also very important for communications. Chapter 1 also discusses research uses as they relate to a product's life cycle, and it reviews when to do market research and when not to. Since this textbook is designed for a more general marketing audience, for this course you will want to focus on the importance of these issues as they relate to promotions and other communications functions. This will be true for other chapters as well. The research methods you will be learning are fundamentally the same, regardless of the topic that is being studied. Just keep in mind that the examples discussed will not always be communications specific. That concludes this video tutorial. Thanks for watching.